hezké odpoledne všem tady na brněnském výstavišti. Za chvilku začíná další utkání českých paravolejbalistů v rámci evropského šampionátu divize B, utkání proti Litvě ve 14:00.
It was almost the shortest lunch break of the history here in Brno. We are back on track here at court number 1. Switch to the men's tournament in that game between Czechia and Lithuania. Second game of the day for Czechia. They lost 3-0 this morning against Latvia. And it's all about playing against the Baltic Sea countries today for the host team here in Brno. Lithuania only had one game yesterday. A great victory, 3-1 against France. And they will be trying to confirm a great opening game in that competition. The traditional handshake between two teams perfectly know each other. They met a lot of time in the Bronze Nations League, Silver Nations League, European Championship Division B. A lot of experience on both sides. Well, Czechia lost 3-1 yesterday against Italy with a good game. It was a bit harder this morning against Latvia, even if they had one set point in the first set that they couldn't finish. Then Latvia built on the confidence they got from the first set, the second one, and they had an easier third one, 25-11, with a great serving streak from Vyacheslav Grimailovs. Let's meet with the international referees of that game. Emma Vrataric from Slovenia and Tommaso Piccinini from Italy.
Pojďme si představit nejprve soupeře českých hráčů, tým Litvy, Starting Six of Team Lithuania.
Starting six for Lithuania, but probably will not have a lot of surprise. Yesterday it was Algirdas Vaičiulis sitting on the bench. The team is led by the captain Eduardas Strasunskas. Darius Jausina, he had a great game against France yesterday, especially when sitting in the front row. Egidius Monkus, experience of Eduardas Modestas Vilauskas, sorry. Taras Donella as well. He had a great game yesterday, especially behind the serve line. And Ramunas Rochus, number 11, very strong upper body, able to swing it hard, to serve good as well. And again, same as yesterday, it is Algirdas Vaičiulis sitting on the bench alongside Tomas Kiveris, the head coach. For Czechia, bit of a surprise to see Petr Pavli starting alongside Roman Szczeskal. He had a great game this morning. Filip Zavada, number 5. The captain, Roman Bernat. Ondrej Češman and Adam Simonek. Not to forget about the libero Jakub Zakoval. Always very good when it comes to receiving and digging. One player is not on court this afternoon. It is Zdenek Vla. He's not even on the match sheet, sitting behind the bench. I have no idea if he got injured this morning because he almost played the entire game. I cannot see any kind of eyes. No eyes, nothing. Oh yeah, he had some eyes now. On his knee. Well, not quite sure about why he is not on court. Apparently, that was the best choice for him not to be here. That's the reason why we have Petr Pavli starting for Czechia. 2 defeats so far for Czechia. 1 victory for Lithuania. But we have to say, it was the big surprise of yesterday morning's game against France to see Lithuania securing a 3-1 victory against the French team, who traveled all the way to Brno with only one target, is to get their spot into the Division A for next year in Germany. It's not a lot to say that Lithuania is theoretically not the favorite this week. We'll see if they can keep on playing at the same pace than they did yesterday morning. They had a lot of time to rest. It's only the second game in that Division B European Championships. Bernard, was there any touch? Apparently not. Point is for Lithuania. Catch call against Vilauskas. Hey, Simonek. If you want to follow the action on court number 2, it's currently the warm-up between Hungary and Poland. That's in the women's tournament. Hungary securing yesterday 2 victories in their 2 first games. Simonek carries on behind the line. Cheskala with the backhand, not a lot of control in that ball. The goal against Egidius Monkus for screening, having his arm too much up in the air. Well, that's exactly what Roman Bernat was asking. And Emma Vrataric directly gave the point to Czechia. There was a touch by Zavada. Point for Lithuania. Now we're discussing about what is a screening. At what point can we put the hands, yes or no? It was one of the key points in the World Championships in Hangzhou last month, being very accurate on not doing any kind of screening. We did not really mention it this week here during the technical meeting, but the rule is the same. You cannot prevent the opponent from seeing the start of the ball, the trajectory. The net fault against Darius Jausina. 5-all. Another catch call against Vilauskas. Complaining a bit with that call. Discussion between the referee and Strasonskas. Not to overreact on the call. There's only one decision, it's the one from the referee. And in some cases you can challenge it, but of course a catch is not something you can challenge. Those coaches have many options to take some challenges if they do not agree. You cannot challenge a catch, you cannot challenge the lifting, which makes sense. This is a real speed decision. Double touch called against Trasunkas, and it will be a first time out for Lithuania, called by Tomasz Kiveris. Well, it's only a 3-point lead for Czechia, but the momentum clearly went on the Czech side. Kavsina, good block. Ball just out for Czechman. Block out Zavada on Strashanskas. Czechman cannot control that ball, just out. Touched by Rojas at the net. No chance to dig it behind. Good block, Simonek and Zavada. Again, too much of a reaction after the call. Taras Donella. That full call against Zavada.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome for today's next match between Poland and Hungary.
Lifting call against Simonek on that block. Well, Simonek does not agree with the decision from Piccinini. Great serve, Zulauskas. Reception of Czechia struggling. Back set for Zavada. almost finds the solution, and Zvilauskas able to carry on his streak behind the line. Lithuania is closing the gap. Blocked out Rojos. He's having a very good period in that first set now, scoring 3 important points for Lithuania to stay in contention. Roman Bernard to the middle, Jausina able to dig properly. Skas with a hard swing, not accurate enough. Getting some hard time by Tadas Donella. Really on the angle there, Lithuanian captain. Jausina dig by Zakoval. That lucky one, Cheshman. Scored point number 18 for Czechia. It will be second timeout call by Lithuania already. They were able at some point to close the gap, decrease the gap. And again, it went bigger. 5-point lead so far for Czechia in that first set. Rada just out. Already a bit earlier in the point, Lithuania decided to take that lucky hero dig from Simonek. The ball was clearly going out. Another great serve from Donella. Jeskau, clever. Soft swing, long enough to land into the court. And this is point number 19 for Czechia. Josina, he maybe felt that he was sitting closer to the net than what he actually was. But Jauchina able to score. Strashauskas coming to the serve. Still a 5-point deficit for Lithuania. Not having the best start. Chechman finds a solution, even if he was a bit falling on his back. This is maybe the best player for Lithuania on court so far in that game. Simonek faking the set, going for his own swing. Czechia needs 2 more to secure that first set. Ace for Zavada. And here we are with the first set point for Czechia. Monko is not able to control the ball. 25-17 the score. And this is how Czechia takes the lead. 1-0 against Lithuania. Set number 2 between Czechia and Lithuania. Czechia took the first one actually quite easily, I would say. We're wondering how much Lithuania was able to do the same as what they did yesterday morning against France, securing a 3-1 victory. And directly a substitution with Tadas Donella sitting on the bench for that second set. And in comes Algirat Vaiciulis, number 10. Able to have a great quality of set. And for Czechia, no substitution. We stick to the same starting 6 plus Jakub Zakoval. Good serve, Strasunskas. Simonek for Roman Bernat. Well, Bernat needed 2 balls. Can make it to score that point. Petr Pavlis, bit unlucky with his serve. Clever played by Roman Szczeskał, pushing it deep towards position 5 there. No one was covering for Lithuania. And this is point number 2 for Czechia. Vaiciulis was sitting behind the 2-meter line for sure. He was good sitting, not enough of wrist action to get that ball back into the court. Who's for the set? Zvilauskas, dig by Bernat. 1 time, 2 time. Hoho scoring to the middle. Great swing with his left arm. And a good block for Cheshman. Oh, what a fight for Rojos to get that one back in play. Double touch, Jakub Zakoval. Ball was spinning a bit too much in the air. But what an effort for Ramonas Rojos to get that ball back in play with a dive. Rotation mistake for Czechia. With Roman Bernat and Jakub Zakoval not sitting correctly. That's almost a 3-point for Lithuania. Vaiciulis for Monkus. Double touch called that time against Vaiciulis. But Monkus was a bit short. We got a lucky touch by Vaičiulis to get it on the other side of the net. Lithuania with just a 1-point lead, 7-6 in that second set. Vaičiulis playing the ball on the other side of the net. And there will be a video challenge. No, you cannot challenge that call. Well, I mean, you can challenge the net fault and you will see the result, but this will not count as a challenge. It's one of the topics that you cannot challenge here in Brno. Šimonek moved fast enough to deliver a great set, but Petr Pavlis in front of the Lithuanian blockers. Oh, that set from Šimonek, not good. I think he didn't make a clear decision on what he wanted to do, where he wanted to deliver that set. The first mini break for Lithuania, 10-8. Just a bit too long for Vaičiulis. Bernat through the middle. Jarsina not able to move in front of the Czech captain. The one-arm reception for Hochos. Not happy to see that no one is able to take that second ball contact. Oh, but the point was awarded to Lithuania. There will be a video challenge called by Radek Hatzaperka. That fault, yes or no. Challenge unsuccessful, and the point will be for Lithuania. Eduardas Strasunskas happy to get that point. Keep leading. Perfectly displayed there in the magic corner behind position 5. Ace Czechia. Oh, Roman Českal get a bit confused. He could move under the ball, but not able to take a clean ball contact just behind. Well, disappointing for him. He's able to do much better. Roman Bernat just out. Very good serve, Roman Bernat, the captain, leading the way to find the equalizer, 14-all. Czechia able to take the lead, 15-14. Timeout call, Tomáš Kiveris for Lithuania. A 1-point lead for Czechia. Roman Bernat. Žilauskas touched by the block. Lifting called against Czechia. Call is against Zavada. Well, who does not agree with the decision. But it will stand. It's something you can challenge. And the net fall called against Roman Českal. He was sliding towards the net, could not stop just before trying to counter block. Again, Lithuania with a 1-point lead. That 17-15 lead for Lithuania. It is a timeout called by Czechia and Radek Hatzaperka. Good block on Jesman. Donella just sitting. Perfect position. Zavada into the net, but the ball falling outside off the bounce. There will be a challenge called by Czechia. A block touch. Yes or no? Not quite sure about what Taras Donella said. If yes or no, he had the feeling to touch it. And indeed, there was a touch. Instead of 19 to 15, we have 18 to 16. Simonek not able to have a clean ball contact. Seskal from the back row. And Jiri Spielvogel is in for Czechia. Good block out, Zavada. Well, it's not over. 4-point difference between the two teams. Lithuania need 4 more points to get the equalizer to 1-set-all. Rally won by Lithuania. Good effort for Hohos to dig the ball with one arm. And there will be a challenge. Well, in such a long rally, we have to be super clear for Radek Atsaperka which moment of the point he is challenging. And I have no real idea what he asked. Net touch, probably. 22 for Lithuania, 17 for Czechia. Timeout Czechia, led by 6, 23-17. Only 2 more points needed for Lithuania to come back in that game. Not as much in control as they were yesterday morning against France. We had a great Darius Jaushina doing some very good job in the front row. Fidauskas as well, having quite a great game, even if France could avoid Strasungskas from scoring too much. Great connection, Bernat Simonek. We will have, not now, the timeout from Lithuania. Tomas Kiveris still has an option to interrupt the game. And this will be the first set point for Lithuania in that game. Bernat able to save that first set point for Lithuania. It's all about getting a good reception on Simonek's serve. Strasungskas for the conclusion. Point number 25, 25-20 for Lithuania. 1 set all between the two teams here on court number 1. Once at all, Vaichulis stays on the court for that third set. Same starting six for Czechia as well. And there was a ball coming from court number 2 there. Came from between Hungary and Poland in the women's tournament. Of course, you can have a look at that game. You will find the link on the Paravolley Europe YouTube channel. First point for Lithuania in that third set. Bernat blocked. It's funny to see that Roman Bernat is swinging much harder than what he did this morning against Latvia. Even when he had good situation this morning, he was not going for the full swing that we used to see a couple of years ago. I remember meeting with him in France during the Bronze Nations League in Rouen. And he was one of the best spiker of that Bronze Nations League. What a rally. Just out. Josunskas was celebrating, but the ball just landed a couple of inches too long. Good contest at the net. Josina takes it for his team. 2-0. Great cover, Simonek. Bernat, dig by Monkus. Strong one from Hohos. He put all the power of his upper body in that swing to get the block out. Oh, Simonek. He was just trying to cover position 1, put the ball high in the air, and it went directly on the Lithuanian side, landing in the center of the court. No one covering. 6-3 Czechia, and it's a timeout called by Lithuania. Donella in for Vaiciulis. Czechia takes that first point after the Lithuanian timeout. To Black Hochos. Czechia living with that 3-point lead. Third set. Czechia looking for their first victory in the competition. They lost 3-1 against Italy yesterday. 3-0 this morning against Latvia. And they want to do good at home. Jesko touches that ball. Even if it looked to be too long, not easy to make the right decision with the ball coming so fast. Clever played, Petr Pavlis. Zawada finds the line. Not very often that he tries to get on that angle. And there will be a video challenge for ball in or out. Lithuania not quite sure about that call. On-court decision is in. And the confirmation directly, the right image landing on the line. It's clearly in. Point for Czechia. Donera playing the ball on the other side of the net. That's the call. Looks to be a good one. He literally just put his arm over the net, getting his end on the other side. Five-point lead for Czechia in the third set. Cheshman, well read by Hohos. It's Českal and Zakova not able to communicate good enough to decide who takes that ball. Lifting goal against Trasunskas. Well, the Lithuanian captain does not agree with the call, but it will stand. Just out. The idea was good for Donella to directly get the return there behind Českal. Oh, great dig, Zakova. Oh, what a great serve. And Rojo is not able to control. One arm contact with the fist closed. It's a very interesting serve from Donella. Cannot remember previous events where he was playing so good. Well, last time we met with Lithuania at the international stage, it was Vaitshulis playing as the VS2 player. Czechia unhappy with the call, but that's the right one. He literally played the ball on the other side of the net, and it's exactly in front of Emma Roderick's eyes. Rojo's struggling a bit more, giving one more point to Czechia, now with a 16-12 lead in that third set. Well, it's not over. We know that Lithuania will never ever give up. Radek outside Perka, getting a bit closer to the court. Have some words for his players. He also had a look at the scoreboard to decide whether to take or not a timeout. It will be for now, with Czechia still in the lead, but only with a 1-point lead, 16-15. Timeout Czechia. Lithuania is in front. 17-16. Just said it's never over with that team from Lithuania, even if Roman Bernat is able to find the block out here. Catch called against Holhus. That connection through the middle. Well, not easy to say if it's a good call, yes or no, but we have to come across the fact that all of those connections were called since we began that European Championships Division B. And with Czechia taking a 2-point lead, it is now Tomáš Kiveris calling his timeout in that third set. Well, things can go really fast in all directions. It is a close game between those two teams. For Lithuania, it would be a great achievement if they could secure a second victory in the tournament. Czechia looking forward to get their first one. At the moment, there is only one undefeated team in that men's competition. It is Italy, securing this morning a third victory in 3 games against Georgia. Italy will be back on track on that court number 1 at 4:30 in a bit more than 1 hour to take on Slovenia. Slovenia already has 2 defeats. And in the meantime, we will switch to court number 2 for the women's tournament and the games against Croatia and Turkey. Well, we met with Croatia already 2 times yesterday evening and this morning. But I'm super curious to discover that team from Turkey. They came with a full roster, and apparently they're looking forward to have some very good results here in Brno. So it will be a very interesting game. And then for the last rotation of the day, on court number 1, you will be able to follow in the men's tournament Georgia against Lithuania. We'll be back for the primetime game. And we will stay to court number 2 in the women's competition and the game between Czechia, the home team, against Poland. Poland's as well a team that we did not see together when commentating. So this will maybe give us a better idea of what the standings could look like and what the good games could look like on Wednesday when it will come to the bronze medal and the gold medal games. 20 for Czechia, 18 for Lithuania. Filauskas. Oh, great dig, Zakoval. Well played, Donella, just pushing it with the fingers towards position 5, landing in. Point for Lithuania. Cheskal for Zavada. Oh, well played, Holhus. That's the equalizer for Lithuania. 20-all. Or do your own prediction. Find out who will get that third set. It's not over. Simonek, is it in? The answer is yes. There will be a video challenge for Tomáš Kiveris, in or out. Simonek is convinced it was in. Krasunska is convinced it was out. Important point to decide which team will turn in front. On-court decision is point for Czechia. Well, it's very close. Is there any space between the ball and the line? Called out. Point for Lithuania. But that's for a couple of millimeters. Radek Atsaperka just came to double check the image, but they found the right one. It is out, even if the call is close. Zawada, a little chip over the two blockers. Jausina too deep into the court to cover that pot. Česká, is it in? Yes, it is. And again, Czechia is in front, 22-21. What a crazy third set we have. A 2-point lead now. Roman Česká directly blocked by Donella. Not even a block, almost a swing on that serve. Simonek finds a solution to score point number 24. This will be a set point for Czechia to turn in front. Prosunska is deep by Česká. Zawada blocked out. Decision is clear for Emma Vratoric. The ball is out, and it is now a 2-1 lead for Czechia in that game against Lithuania. 2-1 for Czechia. The fourth one is about to start. Quick look on the starting six. Same players for Czechia. And Donella starting on the bench again. Vaičiulis back in. Well, Lithuania is trying something different. It didn't work quite good in the third set. Even if the end of the set was really close, they were at some point having the lead. Simonek, first serve. Holds for the first point. Českal digged. Another change. Another chance for Českal, and that swing goes completely out. Krasonskas through the middle. Great connection with Monkus. Oh, the one-hand reception from Zakoval. That's something. Strong backhand. Just too long. And that's already 4 points in a row for Lithuania in that fourth set. Jausina tried to completely stretch to touch the ball. Not easy to bring it back in play. Times in a row, Jausina not quite comfortable with Dude's defensive tasks in the back row. Well, he's the tall guy of that Lithuanian side. And the net fall called, and this is how you lose a 4-point margin. And the gap is now just one. And Donella comes in for Vaičiulis. Trying to understand why Tomas Kiveris is pushing to put Vaičiulis in the starting six and then to do such an early substitution. Well, Donella with a great quality in the set. Good block, Jausina. Well, I had the feeling this was almost a block. But the decision is that he played it on the other side of the net. Well done, Donella. Six for Lithuania. Strashunskas trying his best with the foot. Not easy to bring it back. Simonek faking the set, going with the second hand. This one works good. It's not the first time he's able to score that way. Monster block, Czechia on Strasunskas. While the Lithuanian captain gained a bit in confidence, went a bit for harder spikes recently, but this monster block will maybe a bit stop him. Coming outside the antennas, the ball from Zavada. Vilauskas sending just a submariner to Rochus. Can it get any lower? Well, that's not how you can make things easier for your teammate. Czechia is in front. 8 points to 7. They also have the lead. 2-1 in that game. Important for the home team to secure the victory today. They lost their 2 first games. Simonek, Cheshman. Oh, it's a bit too far away from the net, falling behind him. He was almost on his back when he decided to launch the swing. Bit of mopping on the Lithuanian side of the court. 2-point lead for Czechia. What a swing. Hohus gave full power. He has such a huge upper body. Huge shoulders, huge arms. My advice is not to go to the gym and lift with him. Cheshman just out, no touch by the block. Simonek faked the set again. Hohus, that time the connection is a good one through the middle. Last time he got a catch whistle. This time it's fine. Good serve, Josina. Bakalal not able to put enough air under his reception. Is this one in? Yes. Gidius Monkus able to get the block and to control the landing area into the court. And with that 3-point lead for Lithuania, it's a timeout called by Czechia. fight at the net, won by Czechia, but there is a net fault called against Adam Szymonek, raising his arm, agreeing with the decision. Oh, we have many teams arriving here in the venue. We have Team Croatia for the women's, Team Slovenia for the men, Team Italy, Team Turkey, but those are exactly the 4 teams we will have in the next games on both court 1 and 2. Oh, it's digged. It's not over. Zavada tried it, foot head. That's 2 touches in a row. Not something you can do. Substitution. Yuri Spielvogel back on court. Bernat from the back row. Tried to give a full swing, but hit the ball, not the ball contact he wanted to have. And with that 6-point lead for Lithuania, it will be second timeout called by Radek Hartaperka. Well, if things carry on that way in the fourth set, if Lithuania is able to secure a second set in that game, it will be 2-2, and we might have a tie break here. Already had one earlier this morning on court number 2, the game between Croatia and Czechia. I was checking who was playing against Croatia. Czechia winning the game 3-2. Josina blocked. He didn't want to take that much risk. It was too easy for Adam Szymonek to block him. Got over. Hohus, what a miracle! Hohus and Zvilauskas able to bring that ball back on the other side of the net. It was almost over. Point number 16, a 6-point lead for Lithuania. Well, that would be huge if Lithuania could secure a second win in a row in that competition. After defeating France 3-1 yesterday morning, it was already here on court number 1. And it was the first and maybe biggest surprise of day 1 of competition here in Brno. Szymonek struggling on court, looks to be in pain. We have Zuzana Ruzova going to check on him, get some more information in what is going on. Well, Szymonek will definitely stay on court, and there will be a substitution for Czechia with Spielvogel out and Czechman back in. Bernat, great dig, Josina, well played Hohus. I think he is the man of the match for Lithuania so far. 8-point lead now. The one-hand set, Czechman plays it deep, Hohus blocked, but he covers with the backhand. Bernat again not able to take it with the middle of the hand, a bit sliding backwards when playing it. Simonek could avoid the ball directly going towards his face. Could just move on the side. One blocked by Donella. Oh, it's another chance. Clever played just over Szczeska in front of Zawada. Czechman stronger than Straszunskas. A better position. Straszunskas couldn't exactly move in front of the ball. Even in such a bad position, Straszunskas can find the solution to push the ball deep into the court, enough to score. Point number 21 for Czechia. And the substitution is Petr Pavlis, replaced by Luboš Ješek. Szczeska doing a great job at the net, sitting in position 3. One time, two time to score. Great serve, Roman Bernard. That's an ace for Czechia. Donella, nothing more to do than just displaying the ball at the right spot. It was just behind the block, no one covering there. Good block, Lithuania. What a serve by Donella. And this is a first set point. Vilauskas, is it in? Yes, it is. 25-15. 2 sets all between Czechia and Lithuania. Oh, there will be a video challenge coming for Czechia for a ball in or out. Took a bit of time to get that video challenge request. It's clearly in, not even on the line, landing in the orange part of the court. You will have the confirmation on your screen back home as well. It's clearly in. And this will be a set for Lithuania. 2 sets for Lithuania, 2 sets for Czechia. And it's time for a tiebreak. Set number 5. In just 3 minutes, the coin toss between the two captains. And we're back for the last set. It will be a fast one. First team reaching 15 points, securing the game. 2 sets all between Czechia and Lithuania. Our first server of that tiebreak is Adam Simonek. This time Donella will be in the starting 6 for Lithuania. For Czechia, it's all about securing their first win in that Division B European Championships here at home in Brno. For Lithuania, it's to confirm their opening win against France yesterday morning, 3-1. The tiebreak is underway. First point for Lithuania. Vaidosdas Trasunskas. Cheskal dig by Jausina. Bernat. Is it in? The answer is yes. 1-0. We'll have a first challenge in that tiebreak. Couldn't quite hear the call, it's in or out, but that ball is clearly in. Not even close from the line. And successful challenge for Lithuania. Klauskas high ball for Jausina, or Red Cheshman. Lithuania. Trasunskas to serve. Roman Bernat, Czech captain, deep one. Miscommunication, Tavada, Bernat. And that ball not going anywhere. Some juice details that you have to be super accurate in a tiebreak. Things go so fast, only 15 points needed to secure the game. Zavada on the line most of the time. He's going for the wide diagonal. That time he could swing completely his right shoulder to come back on the line. Gilauskas one more time for Hohos. They really want to get that connection. Well, it's basically the only connection in that position, with Monkus not being the most used spiker for Lithuania. Catch called against Czechia. This is a 5.3 lead for Lithuania. Petr Pavlis able to score from position 2 there, just before going behind the line. in with Straszunskas scoring with the backhand. Czech bench not quite happy that there was no call on the second ball touch from Lithuania. Okay, it was not the cleanest one, but not quite sure this deserved any call. Great effort by the Lithuanian block to increase the lead 7 points to 4. And this will be a timeout call by Radek Atsaperka. Lithuania was able to build some kind of momentum at the beginning of this fifth set. We need one more point before we switch side. The serve for Ramonas Arojos. Monek. Zavada in position 2. Getting more and more into his game, Filip Zavada. Straszunskas blocked out. 8-5. And they will just switch side between the two teams and go further in that tiebreak. A 3-point lead so far for Lithuania. Well, not easy for Czechia should they lose that game. That would mean 3 defeats in a row for them before taking on Slovenia, Georgia and France for the last game on Wednesday morning. And in the men's tournament with 7 teams competing, it's all about securing one of the 4 first spots of that round robin to get into the either bronze medal game or gold medal game. Teams finishing first and second will get a direct ticket for next year's Division A European Championships. And for the bronze medal game, it will be a huge fight because there are only 3 tickets available. All played Donella. To 6 for Lithuania, 3-point gap. Adam Szymonek able to serve really good. Some Donella. Jaushina, that's too easy for Lithuania. An easy connection, great reception, high ball for Jaushina. That's exactly what he likes, to use his height. Probably the tallest player on court. Looks like we'll get not a timeout, but a video challenge requested by Radek Hatsaperka. Could be for a block touch, if I could hear well what Tommaso Piccinini discussed with the video challenge operator. Is there any kind of touch? Yes or no? Guess the challenge is unsuccessful, and the point will be for Lithuania. Oh, what a serve from Donella. Great conclusions, Cheskal. Oh, the point is for Lithuania. Didn't see what was the reason. Discussion between Czasunskas and Emma Vratarec, and it will be timeout for Czechia, led by 6. There is only 3 more points needed for Lithuania to conclude that game. This morning in the women's game, Czechia took an early lead on Croatia to secure a 15-4 victory in the tiebreak. That time it's Lithuania in the men's tournament, able to do better in that tiebreak. Another great serve from Donella coming out of the timeout. (13) for Lithuania, 7 for Czechia. Adam Simonek. Bit of pressure on his shoulders if he wants to fight back. And we also have a tiebreak there on court number 2 between Poland and Hungary. Double checking the electronic score sheet. So it's not Simonek's turn to serve. Cheshman. Double check the rotation, not to get a mistake now. Giving a free point at that moment of the game would be critical. Josina cover with the foot. Net fault. Called against Lithuania. Josina touched the net, even if Strasunskas was absolutely sure that they have to take a challenge. I don't know if it was faking or not. Good block, Czechia. Great cover, Josina. Skestal blocked by Josina. I think there will be a challenge. The question from Radek Atsaperka is net touch, yes or no? Well, the net moved, that's something we have no doubt. But is it the ball or is it Josina's forearms? not an easy decision apparently. They are checking image by image. It's an unsuccessful challenge one more time for Radek Atsaperka, and I think the point will be for Lithuania. An important point. We will have a match point for Lithuania, 14-8. Sashunskas, he wants to conclude the game. Hohos missed it on that set from Julauskas. Bit too much to the inside. Rose had to move a lot to come and play that ball. Roman Bernat showed some great skills behind the line, but it's a lot. It's still 5 more match points. And Hohos to conclude the game. 2 victories in 2 games for Lithuania. That time in the tiebreak, 3-2 against Czechia. For Czechia, it's already the 3rd defeat in that competition. It's not over for them. They still have to play against Slovenia, Georgia, France. A lot can happen in the next days. Lithuania has 1 more game to come tonight, 7 p.m. on court number 1 against Georgia. We are also in the 5th set on court number 2 between Hungary and Poland in the women's competition. We will move to that court, get next game of the women's competition at 4:45 between Croatia and Turkey. We will then stay into that court number 2 with the women's team from Czechia coming back here in the venue to play against Poland later tonight at 7:15. And here on court number 1, you have at 4:30 Italy against Slovenia.